My son, a famous monsters convention, Shock Monster t-shirt all the way from 1995, May 26th to 28th, 1995 in Horrorwood, California. There's the 90, is it the, which World Con? I think it was the 36th World Con of famous monsters. And I was there, Forey Eckerman was there, Ray Bradbury was there, I met him. I got my pictures there with Ray Bradbury. You know, he died recently. So anyway, I met a bunch of people. I met the guy that played Dwight Fry's son. The one who played Renfield in Dracula. It was his son, looked just like him. Bela Lugosi Jr., Ron Chaney, grandson of Lon Chaney Jr., the Wolfman, and his other brothers. And I met Boris Karloff's daughter, everybody. Yeah, and I met one of the guys that was in Ed Wood, you know, Slick Slamakovich. That mystery guy with the hat on that talks to Bela when he's laying in the casket on that TV show. Yeah, Slick Slamakovich. You know, he's trying to solve the mystery. He's like a comic guy. He's a comedian. I met him. He's a nice guy, man. He posed me for a picture. Real nice guy in real life. The guy that plays him in the movie Ed Wood. I mean, see this field here? I was going to film a movie here. I thought this would be good for a werewolf movie. See all these trees? It'd be good for a forest scene, you know. The werewolf sneaking around by the trees. I was thinking it'd be a good place to film. If I lived here, I'd be using this field for all my movies. Werewolf running around. I can make a slew of werewolf films here. And see, look at the trees there. And then there's that building right there behind an old building where my dad has gone for doctor visits. I'm like, you know, this would be good for a movie, you know. Like a guy escapes from the asylum. I could pretend it's like a mental place, you know, or an asylum, and this guy escapes, he turns into a werewolf and escapes and starts attacking people here. Okay, I'll see you. I'm walking home now, and I want to say rest in peace to our friend, our fiend, Richard T. Crowe, international ghost hunter, who passed away yesterday in the afternoon. I think it was like around 2 o'clock or something. Because when I called Michael Flores to tell him, he said he found that out like 2 hours ago. And I found out about 4 o'clock when Chris Kaler, who's doing the remake of Ed Wood's Grave Robbers from Outer Space, or Plan 9, he called me up to tell me the news first. He says, Rock, did you hear the sad news? Or, I got some sad news for you. And he told me Richard Crowe died. And I'm like, oh no, oh. And I said, poor Richard, you know. So Chris Kaler, filmmaker who's in my Giant Horny Toad Monster and other movies. By the way, I was just making copies of the cover for that. Here it is, and covers for my Rock Rocks the Big Vampire Monster Bash. Yeah, there's a yellow devil ant flyer, me and Svengoolie. Yeah, I was making copies of this movie. Look at it. There's the cover for Giant Horny Toad Monster. I like my artwork of the Giant Horny. There's Svengoolie getting attacked by the claw. There it is again. And it's me flexing. I'm flexing my muscles there. There's me and Svengoolie right there. That's a giant horny toad going roar, and that cute giant horny toad. So, okay, so I was making copies of this, you know, because I'm going to be selling them at Monster Bay. Here's the master, here's the original. That's the original cover. That's a drawing for Giant Horny Toad Monster right there. Isn't that cool? It's me flexing my guns right there. Are you jealous of my body? Look at that. There I am again doing my chest, most muscular chest pose. That's what you call the crab pose. Okay, I'm gonna get going here, and I'll see you.